Yesterday, Brother Heber accidentally watched a short video that was pushed to him. It was about China's leader Xi Jinping having a meeting with a group of leading cadres. Then the way he walked, Heber felt, oh my, how strange it was. This leader didn't have a single smile. He seemed to look ill. And seeing this leader walking, not a single smile. He couldn't even fake a smile, feeling very depressed in his heart. Very depressed, looking like he's under extreme pressure. And it felt like, is he sick again? Or what is the situation? The officials below were also clapping for him, but the officials below, not one was smiling. Heber was thinking, what is going on? Later, I understood. It refers to saying, Satan's regime seems to be ending. Not a single person smiled. They clapped, yes, but it was that kind of mechanical clapping. Perfunctory clapping, and no one had even a hint of a smile. Why is it different from before? In the past, when national leaders appeared, the applause was very loud. Everyone was very joyful. And then, the leader, walking, quite glorious, greeting everyone. Everyone was smiling. Everyone was happy. But, yesterday, when Brother Heber looked, and then, showed it to Sister Zhaohuan, Sister Zhaohuan also felt it was strange. Oh, why would it be like this? They all felt it was very strange. What is this trying to tell us? Although we only accidentally watched for a few seconds, maybe more than 10 seconds, of this short video, it just made us understand one thing. Satan's regime may be about to collapse. Satan's kingdom, the regime of the kingdom belonging to Egypt, may collapse, or there is internal strife. Because of this, when they collapse, or have internal strife, or when there are various turmoils, that is, when the truth arrives, the period of the outbreak, at that time, it really reached the outbreak period. If that's the case, shouldn't we make some preparations? Prepare what? Just prepare our faith and preparation. Spiritual preparation, that is to say, don't think in our hearts, saying we will stay here for 2 months. It might not even be that long, not necessarily, can't be 100%. That is, we can't say that we will stay in this place for a year or two. This possibility is gone. Next, the gospel will progress faster and faster. What causes the gospel outbreak period? It is Satan's regime. When Satan's regime begins to disintegrate, then the gospel outbreak period comes, because, as the book of Daniel the prophet says, regarding the king of the south and the king of the north, Russia has split. The king of the south and the king of the north fight each other. The king of the south fights the king of the north. When they are fighting back and forth, hey, how did God's people appear unknowingly? Right at that time, the spiritual children of Israel will be many. But at the beginning, it wasn't many, until more than 10 years later. Many, more than any other country. More than the population of any country. Even 2 or 3 times the population of China. More than twice. When it reached this level, the kingdom of the 10-horned beast began to treat us as a nation. The 10-horned beasts, Russia, treated us as a hostile nation and began to attack us. But at the very beginning, we were secret. The children quietly increased. Spiritual children, believers in the Lord quietly increased. People didn't know. People thought it was Christianity, or some kind of religion, or those who believe in Jesus. It was the same everywhere. Unconsciously, their belief in Jesus was real. But to become a nation, spiritual children, after more than 10 years, all nations and tribes discovered it. When they discovered it, spiritual children were actually more than all nations and tribes. More than any single nation among all nations and tribes, reaching 1/3 of humanity. Because of this, the world is about to be in turmoil. If the world is not in turmoil, the gospel cannot be spread. For example, where our brothers and sisters would flee, they would be suddenly arrested by the police. But when the world is in turmoil, we can leave our hometowns and bravely go to preach the gospel without hindrance, working desperately in one place today and maybe in another place tomorrow. May glory be to the Father and the Lord. Amen.